What are you doing activity-wise?
Like just various leg workouts, pretty much all cardio.
Okay. You know, you're a little more strength in there. You can see your quad is, you know, you're getting it back, but look at the other quad, you're still maybe a touch off.
What is up, everybody? Thank you for joining me in another video. What you guys just saw were some highlights and some snippets from what might just be my last doctor's visit to check on the status of my snapped up knee. June 8th of 2019, I had a major fall, and in the process, I tore my ACL and my meniscus. On August 2nd, 2019, I had surgery to repair both those things, and I was down for the count for a while. And I went to physical therapy, went to, you know, countless doctor visits, etc., etc. And now we are just shy of 6 months after the surgery. So that doctor's visit was to sum up, you know, how I'm feeling. It was for him to kind of give me a final verdict as far as what I can do, what I should not be doing in the gym. As far as I can tell, I don't have many restrictions. I mean, there's some obvious things, but he said as far as pushing heavy weight, as far as cardio, I should be good on everything. The one limitation he said was during squatting to not go past 90 degrees. He said if I were to go past 90 degrees at this point, and I don't know if this is gonna change, that by going that low, if anything were to happen, if I was to slip or my form was bad, that I would snap up my meniscus or my ACL perhaps again. And that's the last thing I want. So he did recommend if I'm going to squat, to put a chair underneath me or something to keep me at 90 degrees. So here's the thing. Before I got hurt, I would barely, if at all, ever squat. And I know a lot of people might be watching. What am I saying? There are not a lot of people watching this period. But if you are watching, chances are you're saying, what the heck, you need to be squatting. And I agree with you. I think the fact that I did not squat and I did not work those stabilizer muscles and instead just hit leg press and all these other like simple movements, I guess you can call them. I know there's probably a more technical term, but I think doing that set me up for failure and was part of the reason I got hurt to begin with. So now that I've learned the freaking hard way how important it is, I'm definitely not going to neglect that moving forward, and I want to increase my squat from here on out. I also want to continue doing leg press and all that stuff. 1 second. That scared the shit out of me. Anyway, I do want to continue doing leg press. I spoke to my physical therapist. I told him my goal is to achieve what my PR was prior to getting hurt. I kid you not, like 5 days before I got hurt, I hit a new PR on leg press. I'm not good at doing math in my head. It was 6 plates on each side, so I'm gonna put that up right now. That was my max weight. And now I'm down to doing 2 plates and a 25 on each side. So I told him I wanna add a plate every month. So at that rate, when June comes around, by the time May rolls around, I'll be back at 6 plates. But I also want my legs to be well-rounded and well-developed so I can avoid injury in the future. So 2 definite goals. I wanna go up 1 plate on each side on leg press for the next, 4 to 5 months. And I want to regularly start squatting and get comfortable with it and get good form. I don't know what a good weight goal would be for that yet. I'll probably, have to refine these goals later on down the line. But yeah, that is the update on my knee and on my future goals as far as my legs and my leg strength, conditioning, etc., etc. Now I'm gonna get out of here before the lights turn off on their own again, because I'm not about that life. This is another package from Printful. And just like last time, I wanted to open it up in front of you guys. So I've got 2 new items in here that are brand new to the store, and 1 item that was an existing item. But I was not able to show you guys this thing last time because I did not order one last time when I did the unboxing of the Printful package. Athena of Greece. Last time I only ordered a bunch of Zeus stuff, but I never ordered an Athena, so I never had a chance to really see what it looks like when it's printed, and I think it looks friggin' awesome. Damn, is it just me, or is Athena looking pretty damn good? That's enough of that. Okay, on to the 2 new items. If you've been keeping up with the videos, which according to YouTube analytics, not many have, you might remember seeing this one on my laptop screen. but this is the first time I'm seeing a print of Ogun, of the Yoruba. And this is on a black hoodie, which last time I had a gray hoodie and I loved it. So I figured I'd get a black one this time. I think it looks good. It looks a little dark. Maybe if it wasn't printed on black, it wouldn't be this dark, but I'm probably not going to like go in and fix the art and lighten his skin up. I don't think that'd be very respectful to the culture, to say the least. This last item is something you have not seen before, even if you have been keeping up with the videos. So when I started Divinity Activewear, the mission statement was to have a brand that celebrated the history and lore of ancient cultures and civilizations. But then I quickly realized if I want to have any sort of mass appeal, I can't just create items that are for these distinct and usually kind of small groups of people. So with that said, I decided to branch out into non-culture specific designs. And this is gonna be the first of many. So the concept of elevate is something that I really believe in. It's just, you know, elevate. It's what it sounds like. You're constantly making your life better. You're constantly making your body better, your bank account better, your relationships better. You're constantly, every day, elevating from the day prior. So I took that concept of elevate and I made the first elevate shirt. And I'm really liking this design. This is probably the most basic one. Like it'll be like the, you know, if we're comparing them to superheroes, right? This is gonna be the Superman. It's gonna be the one that's like the core one. Maybe not the most exciting, but it's gonna be the one to kick things off. So I have some other designs in the works that I'm going to introduce. I'm probably gonna introduce like one, I don't know. I don't wanna talk out of my ass here. I'm hoping one a month. At the moment, I've been dropping a new culture every 3 months. So the next one's gonna drop in May. But I figure if I do this, I'll have a new design every month as opposed to every 3 months. And it'll help keep the brand a little fresh, you know? And, you know, if you're not Assyrian or Greek, or from the Yoruba people, this is something you can get if you want to support the brand or, you know, be a part of the Elevate movement, if you will. And I like this so much that I'm probably going to wear it to the gym tonight. So all that's left is for me to close out the video. And close out the video is what I'm going to do. And before I finish things, I just wanted to throw in this footage for documentation's sake of me actually hitting 3 plates like I had planned to start with. I hit it a few times before this and just forgot to actually capture it on video, so I'm going to put it in now. And that's what she said. He said? Anyway, I'm going to close out this video now. Thank you everybody, as always, for watching. If you have any questions on the Printful stuff or any questions on the knee stuff, just as always, drop it below and I'll be sure to answer it. Oh, and I have a video that's going to drop maybe next week regarding the hoodie I had ordered that I had showed earlier in this video, like the exact same one. Now I noticed an issue with the gray hoodie I ordered, so I tested something out and I found something that was pretty alarming, but I'm gonna make that its own video. But until then, everybody, remember to keep on elevating. I will see you in the next video. Peace.